Alright. Hey guys, this is Yanni, the only luckologist. I started this video, then I had to stop because I got a call, and now I'm restarting it. Okay, so really quickly, we're in Jersey right now. We're working until September. All the way through September, we're working until the 30th. We do not come to Georgia anymore. Our last cycle in Georgia, what was that? July was our last cycle after me going to Georgia for 12 years. I am no longer going to Georgia. And don't bother to ask me would I be coming to another state. That is a hard no. Good. I'm ready to retire in Jersey too. But anyway, we're here for now, right? So no, we're not going to any other states. I'm tired and I'm older. Okay, with that being said, so if you left a voicemail, don't worry, I am returning calls. I return calls between the hour 4 p.m. and 6 p.m. I will return your calls. You have the whole month, so you're good, you'll get it. Just be patient, don't make it weird, okay? So really quickly, whenever people come to me, I had a new girl that came the other day, and before you book me, I have to get pictures of your hair. I want to see, like, okay, send me pictures so Jimmy and I could know, does this person need a follicle treatment? Does this person need, is it dandruff, an antifungal wash? So we know in advance, especially if the person is new, what we're going to do with their hair. We don't just wing it. But this is one of my regulars. She's been with us for a while. Hair growing like crazy. When she came, I was right by her neck. She's like, yeah, I need one girl. I'm like, girl, shut the F up. That's what I love with my clients. I can be myself with them. I'm like, girl, stop talking shit. It's one girl. So anyway, one of the things is people who like just started your locks are getting people who locks. How old is your locks?
2021.
So we're looking at 3 years?
Is it?
Yeah, we're in 2024. About 3 years?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So what, I'm just using you as a point of reference. So what I get a lot of is people who their locks is like a year old, 2 years old, 3 years old, and their locks are already thinning. That's insane. Why are your locks thinning already? I can tell you why. Because when you went into the journey, you're ready, whether you're doing it, Shanae doing it, your cousin doing it, somebody doing it, you're styling it, and you're getting it styled too tight. Okay? You guys all, I like to use my regular clients, like her clients, like the girl who just left, the PA who just left. See how beautiful and long her hair is? And when she came to me, her hair was your length, by the way. You see it, she's sitting on it now. Good. Sandy, right. That's how long we know each other. I like to show people this. You notice I always take my hand to show you there's no thinning areas. Want to know why? There's no styling going on. If you're noticing your hair is thinning, like in between the locks, you'll notice it. Not just the roots. Like I get that question a lot. Yanni, my locks are thin. And I always ask when the person is trying to book, where's the locks thinning? Is it thinning from the scalp or is it thinning from the lock? And they always say in the middle of the lock. So you get that thinning. That's because during the style, it was twisted, styled, pulled, snatched. And most likely you kept it in that position too dang long. Y'all know, for those of you who watch my videos, might say she said this already, but people are always subscribing new, so they don't want to go back, so I'll say it again. If you are going to style your hair, and I tell my clients that, I don't style locks, I'm not a stylist or a loctician, we're about the health of hair. If there's a wedding, something big in your life where you want to look a little different as a woman or a man too, go get your hair styled, of course. But once the event is over, take this that night. And don't tell me, oh, Yanni going crazy. I pay too much money for that style. I keeping it up. Then go bold. I don't give a shit. I don't give a shit. No, because I've heard that before. If I'm trying to tell you what, I am sorry. And I am very frugal, what you call cheap. I'm very cheap. If I pay $600, it's a fake number, to get my hairstyle, like we say, I was not who I was, right? But it's the biggest wedding, it's my wedding, whatever, and I got my hair styled. I don't care how much money. I'm looking at, yes, it's $600, but I want to keep my hair in my head for the rest of my life, or for as long as I want my hair for. Stop worrying about the money. Besides, we're in 2024, everybody got phones. Take pictures and savor the moment. It's on your phone. Take the style down. All right, you may not want to do it that night. The next day might have maybe the after party, whatever, then keep it up. But at least don't let 24, 48 hours meet you with that style in your hair, okay? So if you're noticing thinning, another thing, do not do, because I know somebody's thinking that, okay, I have it, don't style my hair, but what do I do with it? You could do one out of two things. You could, with my clients, I just tell them let it grow out. If it pops off, it pops off. That's just for me. I don't wrap. You saw when I was doing the client said the end popped off, and she was like going crazy.
Yes.
What did I say? Because she just saw me do a client just now. What did I tell Sandy? I said, Sandy, it's just the end. Shut the heck up. Once this not popping off, we good. But if you notice some thinning, I know there are people who wrap faux locks around it. I personally don't like that because that's done with like here you use for braids. And by doing that, and I've been doing this for a long time, I noticed whenever I take out that stuff they were wrapping to make the lock thicker, it actually cuts up the person's natural locks, right? Because that hair is synthetic, right? Just let it grow out. If it pops off, it pops off. Or what you can do, you can cut it off. There's another way. Cut it off and use ordinary weaving thread, and you can move it up past the thinning area and sew it back in. That's if it bothers you that much, right? If your locks are thinning from the roots, meaning here, see how nice and, let me lean her back. See, you're not seeing any, you're barely seeing scalp? Right. Let's say, God forbid, her hair was thinning on the top. God forbid. I'm not calling that on her. Right? The first time, if she was a new client, the first thing I'm going to ask is, what are you doing with her hair? Are you styling it? Blah, blah, blah. Another thing is thinning in your family. Because male pattern bonus, women get it too. Most times it's genetic. And there are times where it is just traction alopecia, right? You want to stop again. So I'm getting styles. A lot of people lose their hair due to vanity. A lot of people are losing their locks due to vanity. You like the, oh my God, girl, every time I see your hair looks so good, you always have the best styles, and it blow up your ego, and then 2-3 years from now, you're bald, and you end up with a halter back afro. Your hairline moved from here all the way back here because you like the accolades, you like the compliments and all of that. Is it really worth it? Like seriously, right? So, if you know you're thinning on the top, you want to, first of all, it's not what you're putting on the top, it is stopping it in its tracks, so getting your hairstyle and put, okay? Another thing is, and I'm going to do that in another video, get one oils, and try to stay off of social media in the sense we're following everything people do. What works for one person doesn't work for another. I'm not telling you to delete your account, but stop taking all this information from people, okay? So, if her hair was thinning, God forbid, I would make sure, because she has sensitive skin, find out what she's allergic to, and I'm going to tell her just oil her scalp once every, how often do you oil, B?
Once every 2 weeks.
Oh, Jesus, yeah. That's why I love you. My clients are the best. They're like, once every 2 weeks. I like that. But the new people, I'll be like, once every 7 to 10 days. You don't want to over oil, because you don't want your body already creates its own oils. A lot of people make that mistake. If I add more oil, it'll work better. Actually, it's counterproductive. If you add more oil, your scalp can't breathe. That is too much. Now you're producing too much cells and you're clogging your pores. That's why when clients come for the first time and I ask them what they use, and they said, but I use essential oils, and they love, you guys love this word, which is stupid, because essential means important, and people advertise and use these words to trick you. So if it's essential oils, meaning plural, it's a bunch of oils, whether you mix it or you buy it in a store, your scalp and your hair don't know if it's going or it's coming. You're using too much shit. Way too much oils. How many oils do you use? I already know the answer. I guess what you said.
2.
2 oils. Right. What is the 2?
Castor and tea tree.
Tea tree. Right. For your little itching.
Yes.
And you mix it. Do you put the tea tree in the castor?
Yes. 8 drops.
8 drops. I already know the answer. All of this I told her. During the summer is her bad time. She itches during the summer. I have clients who, winter is their bad time. She gets a little itchy during the winter. You okay?
Yeah.
It hurts him.
No, I started bleeding.
What?
Yeah.
Hold on. I'm going to come and help you just now. Yeah, you know I always know some Trinidadian potion for stuff. Yeah, I'm not, when it comes to medical shit, I like a whole encyclopedia. Like, you need to use this. Yeah, what you need to do is put some warm salt water in your mouth and gargle with it. I'll give you some Celtic salt. I got you, baby. Yeah, right? So, yeah, So don't go with that. Stop mixing so much. Another thing too, when you're mixing all these oils or buying these mixtures, when you start to sweat, you wonder why your hair smells weird, right? That's just a serious preconceived notion that people with hair smell weird. I was just telling her I haven't washed my hair in 8 months and she don't smell a thing because there's no oil in my hair. It's not a bunch of oils. So when you're mixing all these things and it mixes with your sweat, that's why your hair getting that odor. That's why your skin is breaking out, because our hair, as we move, it rubs on our face. It's too much. Okay? So that was just a quick video. Every now I like to rehash things I've talked about before, but today was more about if your locks are thinning in the middle, what is causing it? It is really the twisting too tight and the style. So like if I take these, I'm just going to use this, will hurt a little bit, not a lot. So like, let me say these 3 locks. So here was it, and I pull this all the way here, do some kind of weird twist, and I leave it in that direction, and she leaves it in that direction for, I've had a client said he kept styles in his hair for 2 months. He only took, so he got it styled, and when he went to get it done, whether it's 6 weeks to 2 months, that's when the style came down. Of course, the whole top was gone. So you leave your hair like that in that position, your poor follicle screaming bloody murder. That's why many of you are going bald. Okay, no one will tell you guys that, because at the end of the day, when it comes to black people here, whether we have locks, loose, natural, whatever, I've said this before and I'll say it again, it's a multi-billion-dollar, it might be up to trillion industry. And people who do hair is part of the industry. I'm part of the industry. I do black people, more predominantly black people say natural hair, locks, just locks. Right? But if I know if I charge B, I'll use B as an example, an extra $60, $70, I don't know what they charge out there for a style, that's an extra bit of money in my hand. When I know full well B hair is thinning, God forbid, example, B hair might be thinning and I know she should not have that style in her hair. So at the end of the day, when it comes to your hair, please use logic and common sense. And like I always tell you guys, you have the money in your pocket, you have the control. Learn to say no. Y'all remember for the Gen X generation. You remember when what's your name? Ronald Reagan wife. Nancy Reagan used to say, that's how old I am. Good Lord. Just say no. Young people like, what's she talking about? Meaning just say no to drugs. It was a whole slogan where she's sitting down and Mr. T lap and all that shit. You remember that? No, it was Santa Claus. Oh my God. Yes, a white woman sat on a black man's lap back in the 80s. It was a thing. But anyway, she had a thing. It was that commercial and it's 10 o'clock, where are your children? Remember that? Good. And we parents was like, for real, oh shit, I do have kids. Where them little fuckers? Because we was for the streets, right? we were for the streets. They had to reach out, no cell phones. I'd be like, bring your ass in the house. And then somebody spread the news like your mother calling you. Good. But one of the commercial was just say no. It was about, they did this whole drug campaign and that was it. It was a real slogan, just say no. So, I'm not talking about drugs. I'm talking about your hair getting snatched up, yanked up, and totally molested. Just say no. No, ma'am, I do not want to do that to my hair. What she gonna do, beat you? Right? Well, she won't take you back. Then find somebody who's going to treat your hair with respect and listen to you. A lot of people go, and I hear this all the time. I'm like, why did you let this happen? I was trying to explain and the person didn't listen to me. Just like medical, you are your own advocate. Okay? All right? Love you guys. Oh, yes, and there's the other parts of her hair that's there already. Because I'm coming back with this video. I want to go eat. Usually I do the before and after, like, nah. I might. So you see how beautiful her locks are, still thick all the way to the root. You know what would have been funny if I was doing all that talking and I didn't press play. Damn to me one time, girl, I was livid. I was like, Yanni, you dumb nuts. Okay, guys, we are done. I wasn't going to do the after, but she does have beautiful hair, yes. And these are the sizes she picked and all of that. And her hair is growing fast. Another thing I forgot to mention is for the people who are experiencing thinning, even the ones who are experiencing thinning hair, it's if done too tight, I think I said that, but let me just expound. In the scalp, if snatched up too tight and you or the person doing your hair is obsessed with neatness, that is why many of you, I can't tell you how many people hit me up and say, just grab a washcloth, sweetie, right here on the side. Right. And you can head over by June. How many people say, you know, Yanni, I saw your videos. I once started Locs thick like that your client B, and it thinned out. It's because it was done too tight for too long and too often. So that is why her Locs and all my clients' Locs and her son who's sitting behind me and the lady who I just said grab a washcloth, all my clients' Locs stay the same size all the way down. It's not for me, it's not about the style and the extra money. It is, I want my clients to keep healthy hair for as long as they decide to keep their Loc journey or for the rest of their lives. Alright, remember when you was mad nervous about your Loc journey when you first met me? We said and telling them how we were started, eh? You know, that's we taking that secret to the grave. Because you know, I was like, you ain't coming to me. Lean your head back so they can see it all the way back. Hold on, let me turn you this way. There we go. Sorry, I'm going to see the parts. Okay, guys, you guys see it? There we go. Beautiful, beautiful. All right, guys. If you want to book us, remember, just call, leave a voicemail. And for the regular clients, if you haven't gotten the text from me, you guys know how to reach me. If you've never met us before, you have to book us via voicemail. All right, and please be patient. You'll get a call between our 4 p.m. and 6 p.m. Love you guys. Stay tuned for more videos.